Hello boys and girls, Bran here. I had to try that. And welcome back to part 8 of Let's Play Super Mario 3D World. I changed the settings on the Hauppauge, so we'll see if this works out a little bit better than usual. Anyway, let's start off with Big Bounce Byway. Oh man, I'm so glad to be back in this. First and foremost, you'll notice Mario's little head is in a different location. That's because I'm playing with the Wii U Pro Controller today. I figured I'd break that out. I don't know. I was playing, just playing around the Wii U last night, and I don't know. I was playing, Hyrule Warriors for quite some time, and I got really tired of holding the gamepad, so I figured why not bust out the good old Pro Controller and see how that works out. Maybe, nope, can't get up there. Oh well. Let's see. So what is going on here? Alright, I think I just screwed myself over getting hit. But anyway, I'm so distracted because I was thinking of putting up some footage today of Hyrule Warriors, just my first impression or whatever. But I guess I'll say that here. I'm just really excited. I've never played a Dynasty Warriors game before, so it's just really interesting seeing the formula that I guess has been tried and true using it. Because I know they have a bunch of games in that series, but seeing that applied to to Legend of Zelda, I don't know, I find it really, really fun actually. I will say at first glance it is kind of repetitive, it's kind of mook heavy, but at the same time I find it, okay, we're good. I find it quite enjoyable. It's I don't know, it's an interesting game because like I said, I've never played a Dynasty Warriors game before, so it's kind of new and fresh to me. Maybe if you're a series veteran, you won't find it as enjoyable, but I think it's still pretty fun. Not to mention, it's awesome to see Zelda doing something like she did in, Wind Waker and other games like that. I guess she always does more than Princess Peach though, so. Let's see, we have to get, this is the one, and hop. We probably missed the stamp. Maybe we missed it. I don't know. Oh, we missed the third. I know exactly where the other one. I think you need cat power. No, you don't. You just need to come over here. Okay. Or maybe you do need cat power. Let's see if the spin jump. Well-timed spin jump. Come on now. Nope. Yeah, you might need a cat power for that. Oh no, you could probably use one of these things. What am I thinking? Maybe there's one over here. If not, we can always come back for it later. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited because I changed the settings on the Hauppauge like I had said, and I'm interested to see how this will come out. I really should have done a test recording, but I'm just so amped to record this that I'm just kind of we'll see how it goes. Hopefully my computer can handle it, but we'll see. So far, it looks pretty good on the on the little preview window, but I don't know. I'm actually, as I'm saying this, I'm like, maybe I should have done a test run just to be sure. But I'm like, we don't do test runs here at BranPlaysGames. And by we, I mean me. Because that takes too much effort. And bounce. Alright. Some more bouncing trees in the background. I really have nothing to talk about today because I'm just so entranced. I really wanted, like I said, I really wanted to play Hyrule Warriors. That was what I was thinking of doing. Even if it was just 15 minutes showing off the game, my first impressions or whatever. I actually thought of doing just a blind, maybe 40 minutes of it, just hop into it. But so far it's pretty cool. You get a lot of the old Zelda power-ups and weapons and items and things like that. So it's pretty cool. I've only done 4 missions so far. So not too far into it, but it is fun nonetheless. This is a pretty interesting level though. Spike's Lost City or something like that. I guess those guys are Spikes. I don't really know, but it's pretty cool. It's it kind of reminds me of Rusty Ruin Zone from Sonic. What was it? No, wait, is it Rusty Ruin? Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That one. Rusty. I think it's Rusty Ruin. Rusty Ruin from what is it? Sonic 3D Blast? 3D? Yeah, Sonic 3D Blast. I'm so confused with all the 3Ds. If you're wondering, I played the Sega Genesis version, which I found to be a little more... Well, I like the music more in the Sega Genesis version than the Sega Saturn version of Sonic 3D. Blast, or Sonic, was it Flicky Adventure, Sonic Flicky Island, I believe, elsewhere. Whatever you might know that game by. It's an interesting enough game. It's not the best Sonic game by any stretch of the imagination, but it's fun to some extent. Yeah. Let's see here. So we have the stamp. We have 1 star, so we're doing pretty well so far. I lucked out today. I'm actually recording this in the morning, so if my voice sounds different, it's probably because I'm recording this earlier in the morning than I usually would. I don't know if it does sound different, but if it does, that might be why. I don't have to work today, so I lucked out with that. No, get those coins. I'm gonna say that I should like keep track of how often I say that, because that's a really bad running joke. But it's just so fun. And go up here. For the longest time, I like ignored coming up here. You know, it makes sense they would hide something up here, but I just kind of would always forget. And I could see the other star down there. I will say something that's kind of like, I guess, a mild annoyance with me with this game is the cat dive. You know, it's a perfectly fine move, but there's so I can understand why they did this. When you dive, if you're diving from like a really high point in the air, oh wow, that was close. You'll obviously, well, what the dive does, if you're diving really high in the air, you will stop diving after a certain point in time. Like you'll reach a dive limit, and you won't be able to dive any longer. You'll just come out of your dive thingy. All right then, let's skip that just so. And oh, what was I saying? So yeah, you come out of your dive, and obviously, I think being able to dive forever would kind of break the game. Let me turn my headphones down. It might break the game to some extent. Good, we're still recording. But at the same time, I think it would be kind of fun to be able to like jump off a really high peak and just, you know, dive to your heart's content. But maybe that's just me. Oh wow, we have the orange fairy. So who will rescue her? I don't know. Speaking of fairies, oh my god, that's one thing I will say. Hyrule Warriors, that game, okay, you get to pick different background music for like each of the battles, and maybe that's what you get to do in what's the name of the Dynasty Warriors? That's the name. You know, maybe you get to do that. I don't know. I've never, like I said, I never played, but it's so cool doing a battle where you get to play Zelda's Lullaby and like beat the crap out of enemies while listening to, you know, Zelda's Lullaby. It's amazing. It's actually pretty fun. It's such a, I don't know, it's a cool game. Like I said, I've never played one, so it's a completely fresh formula for me. But the fact that there's Legend of Zelda characters in it, it's just, you know, I don't know, it's fun. I guess it's gonna be like a little mini review of that game. But something that really not irked me, but I found it kind of interesting, was the fact that there's like, I don't know if you call it voice acting. It's not voice acting, but alright, there's two things. One, there is a spoken narration in the game, which I'm trying to figure out who did, because I'm just wondering who they picked to, if it's anyone, like, important. But if they picked a person, we'll go do this, mystery house. If they picked a person to do the, whatchamacallit, like, the story narration, it's like a female voice, and she has a whole, like, cutscenes and crap like that. But then they also have, you know, the regular text box. Oh, wait, is this? Oh, no, this is the running one. Good, I picked Toad. They also do this thing with the characters where it's typical Zelda-style character, you know, text boxes or whatever. But at the same time, they move their lips almost like they're trying to sync with the, like, you know, with whatever's being said. Oh, the wrong way. Like they're trying to sync up with what they're saying. So I don't know. It's an interesting choice because, like, you know, you never really see Zelda characters close up, like talking or mouthing words or anything like that. So I don't know. It's a neat approach to a old formula. Wow, there are 10 of these things. I gotta try not to long jump. Okay, gotta try not to die here. And run, hurry, go. Not much to say on this one. Pretty self-explanatory. I do like how all these have different themes. So, you know, you have there's a baseball one like I mentioned before. There's whatchamacallit. There's this one with the dashing, and there's the other one with the enemy beating up, and I don't know, it's pretty, I like these mystery houses. Good way to really up your star, your green star count. Whoa, that was close. Okay, and last one. If I die here, okay, good, we're good, we're golden. You know, I was actually playing this game, you know, just for fun last night, and I was playing on my, you know, well, close to completed save file, and I'll say it because I don't care about spoilers. It's you unlock Rosalina in this game. It's kind of interesting because, oh wow, we're at 10 minutes. Okay. It was kind of interesting because, you know, I got hit and she was in her small form, and earlier in the Let's Play I had mentioned something about you know, having baby Rosalina in the game, and I realized, I was like, holy crap, that's basically what she is when she's in her small form. So it's kind of interesting. I'd still like to see like a character mod of her actual baby Mario Kart 8, not sprite, but model. That'd be kind of fun. Let's go with Peach. Lava Rock Lair. What else to talk about? I know in about, what, 6 days from now, I will probably not be playing Super Smash Brothers because, well, here's the thing. Let me go into detail about, well, not yet. Oh, run away, run away, run away. Okay, we're good. That was close. All right, so basically, here's the thing. As far as, okay, Hyrule Warriors, let me start with that. As you may or may not know, I don't like, yeah, you probably know because I mentioned in this LP, I don't like downloading games. So on Friday, yesterday, well, you won't see this yesterday, but Friday anyway, the 26th of September, I go to the store, and I go to two stores actually. I go to Target, and I'm like, yo, let me get that Zelda Hyrule Warriors. And the guy, first of all, he's all like, Hyrule? And I'm like, yeah, Hyrule. And he spells it on his little search device thing, and he's like, oh, Hyrule. And he spells it all H-I-G-H. And anyway, that was kind of funny because he had no idea what was going on. But, you know, he looks for it, he pulls it up, and it's like, oh wow, Target only sells it online. You know, so there's no physical copies. I'm like, okay. So I actually just walk down the street and go to GameStop. I get to GameStop, and the bro in the store, he's all like, hey, I was like, yo, can I get that Hyrule, let me hold that Hyrule Warriors. And he said, well, did you pre-order? I said, no. Me thinking this was, am I gonna fail? Am I gonna fail? Am I gonna fail? Bro! Oh god, this is stupid. But yeah, I said, you know, do you have Hyrule Warriors? And he's like, no. Did you pre-order? I was like, no. Me thinking that this was somewhat of a niche title that they would just, you know, still have in stores. You know, people weren't going out of their way to pre-order. And so I had to walk out the store without the game. And he said, you know, they'll probably have it in stock on Sunday. This was GameStop. I may or may not mention. Is there something up here? Is there? No, there's not. So yeah, turns out I don't have the game. So I go home and I'm like, yo, I'll just break my rule and I'll download the game. Who is this? Oh, another one of these guys. That's easy enough. Yeah, so I download the game, and it takes me like 2.5, 3 hours because I'm not Ethernetting it up, and I'm just being a total dunce, and it's just it's all around a bad experience. But when I finally did get the game, it was completely worth it. I could not have been happier. What was I even talking? I was gonna say something about something. I got so distracted. Crap. Hyrule Warriors. And okay, yeah, so Hyrule Warriors. So judging by this experience with Hyrule Warriors, that it's, you know, all sold out and whatnot, I'm starting to think that Smash is going to be sold out. Smash 3DS when it comes out October 3rd, stateside. So, you know, I'm really actually kind of worried about that because what I did, wow, my computer's heating up. I pre-ordered Smash 3DS on Amazon. And, you know, I picked the fastest shipping they would give me, which, because I don't have Amazon Prime, so I get, you know, the standard 3-day shipping. So, you know, I'm like, okay, well, they estimate it'll take a week to get here. So I'm like, well, whatever, I'll suck it up. My plan is to stop by a store, see if I can purchase it in person, and then just cancel my order or send it back whenever I get it. But looking at how Zelda Warriors turned out, I'm thinking that game is definitely going to be sold out if Nintendo only ships like GameStop enough to fill the pre-orders or whatnot. So it'll be kind of interesting to see when I get that one. I hope. Oh my god, my computer went to sleep. That's not good. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. Hopefully October 3rd. I'll be playing Super Smash Brothers. I'll just keep my fingers crossed. Anyway, that was actually a perfectly timed ramble, and now we're gonna head off to what, World 5? Wow, we're blazing through this game. That's actually kind of the reason why I wanted to play this game. You know, Kingdom Hearts and GTA 4 are very long, so I figured let's do something a little bit shorter. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. This has been part 8 of Let's Play Super Mario 3D World. In the next episode, we're going to hop in this clear pipe and head on to new adventures. La la la. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.